Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? It's your friend Tim, aka General 8-Bit, coming at you with a new series here on 8-Bit Plays. This is Subnautica, an underwater exploration survival game set in the deep blue sea. This game is very, very new to Steam, and by very, very new, I do believe it came out in the last week or so, if I'm not mistaken, possibly the last 10 days. I've been super excited to play this game because I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers play it. It's a very interesting game. It has a lot of potential. And overall, it's just a really cool game that I've been super excited to play. There's a couple things that I want to note first off before we get off into this video. First things first, this is obviously, as you can see from the title screen here, this is in early access. There's a lot of stuff that has not been implemented into the game, and I highly encourage you to go out and buy this game and experience it as it is being developed. I think it's a really cool idea, and see it before things are being put in. Kind of play the game with me if you want to. And definitely, if you buy it, let me know. Leave in the comment section below, and kind of tell me if you've bought it because of me, because that would make my day pretty much. Also, another thing that I want to say is that this game has no save feature. So what we're going to be doing for this series pretty much is we're going to be recording for like an hour or 2 hours straight, and we're going to try to get as much stuff as we can get done as physically possible, just so that like we don't lose anything, because we obviously can't save it. Also, first things first here is there are 3 modes, one of which has not been implemented yet. I'm assuming they're going to put in more modes, but first off, the survival, the normal mode, is pretty much what we're going to be playing. It has the basic necessities such as oxygen, hunger, food, health. Did I say hunger and food? Well, hunger and hydration levels, all that cool stuff. Freedom is a little bit more free, obviously. It lacks... I believe it lacks the hunger and hydration aspect of the game, but it's still fun nonetheless. It's kind of something you can play to kind of get used to the game. It is also important to note that I already played like 2 hours of this game, so I could get acclimated to the controls. So don't kind of fault me if I already know what I'm kind of doing. I'm only doing this for the good of the channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into this. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get on into this. It's cool to note that they already put in like a little bit of the story, just like a taste of the story into the game, so that's something that's really cool, and hopefully something that we'll be able to see more of as the development process goes through. The music is freaking super loud, so hopefully... And we crashed, I think. No, we didn't crash. We're good. Did we crash? I think we crashed. We definitely crashed in-game, I'll tell you that. Question is, did our game crash? I hope not. That would kind of stink. Okay, it didn't. It's all good. Hopefully, that didn't mess up my recording. But if it did, oh freaking well. We messed up.
In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so obviously some of the setup and some of the setting is already revealed right away. First thing that I want to point out at the beginning of this, obviously, I want to show some of the aspects of this game. Bottom left-hand corner is where our oxygen is. You can see this kind of blue bar. I know you can't see my mouse, but this blue bar right here is our oxygen. This shows our depth, of course, kind of self-explanatory. This right here, obviously, our health, represented by the cross. The hunger represented by our carrot, and the hydration level represented by the drop of water. Obviously, this is an early development. What is that sound? I have not heard that sound before. That is quite terrifying. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. Obviously, there's the F8 report bugs. That's something that they put in just to kind of allow the development process to go a little bit easier. But first things first, this is not the game. Well, this is part of the game, but this is not the game. This is our hub world, pretty much. This is where we're going to be doing most of our constructions and what we're going to do to build, and this is where we're going to end up going later on in our game. But this right here, obviously our storage, for actually, you know what, let's not go through that for now. This is the fabricator. The fabricator is pretty much our crafting bench, if it could be compared to something in Minecraft. This is our crafting bench. This is where we pretty much get all of our resources, our tools, and everything that we're going to need. First things first, the first thing that we're going to try to build is a tank We need 2 metal for that. Where do we get all these things, you may be asking? The magnesium, the battery, all this stuff. Well, sir or madam, who may be asking yourselves that, we're going to go into the ocean to get that. And that's where this game shines, and that is the center of this game. First thing that I want to point out also is there's a storage unit here, storage little area. I believe this was implemented very recently, because I didn't have that back when I tried to record this the first time. Fire extinguisher is something I'm really excited to see. These 2 chairs are what interests me the most about this game. This could be something that could lead into co-op. That'd be really cool if I saw co-op in this. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the ocean where this game shines. Oh, that's the noise. A sea manatee. Not part of humanity, mind you. Alright, but the main reason that I picked up this game and the main reason that I wanted... Why? Dang it! We'll talk about what just happened to us in a bit. Hold on. Wow, that really bothers me that's right under our freaking base. The first thing I want to talk about right away here... Let's catch ourselves a peeper. Come on. Can I not? Really? I can't? First thing that I want to talk about here is obviously the fact that we are obviously in a beautiful setting. That's kind of one of the things that attracted me to buy this game. Beautiful setting of the ocean. I've been fascinated by the ocean for quite a long time now, and I think it's a beautiful setting for a game, and it's something that's... Why is this right under our freaking base? I hate that this is right under our base. That's awful. We're already struggling in our food. Why can I not catch food? I'm bad. Air sac, that's fine. We'll go ahead and eat that. It doesn't really matter. What was I talking about? Yeah, this is a really cool setting for a game, and I think it's really cool that whoever the studio of this is, my mind is blanking right now, set the game in this setting. Really cool game. There's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. First of all, the sound design of this game is pretty amazing. I follow them on Twitter, and they've recently been posting pictures of their process of sound. Oh, whoa, a compass. There's a compass? What? Since when was there a compass? I did not know there's a compass. Let's make carbon. That's first things first. Obviously, this is our crafting area. This is where we're going to be used to craft things and stuff. The battery is always good to have early on, so I'm going to just keep that in my inventory. I want to make a tank right away, but I need metal. Those things fart like nasty stuff at us, so we want to stay away from those things for now. So yeah, let's get away from there. We also need to eat very soon here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some salt, some element. I was gonna say the element and try to look smart, but I'm not, because I'm bad at chemistry. Oh well. I'm trying to look for some metal on the ground here that we can pick up. But kind of the mechanics of this game are somewhat self-explanatory. You're trying to survive in the ocean by collecting parts. Ooh, there's some metal that we can use, thank God. I believe we need 2 pieces of metal, possibly 3, I'm not really sure. First things first, I want to eat though. This is where also where we're going to be cooking stuff too, if you haven't realized yet. Let's just make the cooked peeper right away so that we can just go ahead and do that. You can tab to open up your inventory, eat a little bit. It is important to note that I tried to record this game earlier. Oh, okay, that was weird. They didn't disappear on us, so I got a little bit worried there. Oh no, that is an enemy. Those guys, those crocodile looking guys, they like to collect metal, which is what we need right now. There's a lot of metal here that I would really like, to be honest with you. But if you're gonna give me a hard time about finding it, it's gonna be pretty rough for us. Oh dude, this is not good. Let's not mess with those guys. I see some metal over here. I might as well just take it from here. I need some metal though. I tried to do a recording of this a while ago, and it was some of my best commentary I've ever done. I think it was like 2 days ago I tried to record this game, and I failed miserably because Fraps gave me some problems, and right now I'm having some frame rate issues, which makes me a little bit worried. There's a lot of pop-in related to this game, and by pop-in I mean things just pop in randomly into the screen. One of those. Oh, there's a lot of sea manatees here. I'm gonna try to avoid this area. Don't want to get caught in the noxious gas that they produce.
Oxygen.
Let's
50%.
move towards this area here. Where's our base? One thing that I think that's really cool about this game is the fact that if you're in the ocean in real life, your sense of direction is kind of impaired. You don't really know which direction you're going to. So I think one of the mechanics that this game has put in is to give a very real sense of that, to be honest with you. Like, it's really cool to see that if you're underwater for a long period of time, you kind of don't realize where you are. Dude, those noises are really freaking me out right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. So we got 2 tanks, which is gonna allow us to stay underwater for quite a long period of time. The next thing I wanna make is our fins. What do I need for silicone? 3 sand? Okay, I can do that. The fins are a passive item. You don't really have to do anything with them. So are the tanks. Yeah, they're kind of passive items. You don't really need to mess with them at all. I haven't really experienced what the fins do all that much in my short amount of time playing with this game, so it's going to be cool to see how they're going to affect our swimming patterns. Hopefully, allow us to stay underwater for a little bit longer. What was I talking about? I swear I was talking about something important. How many do I need for fins? I need 2 for fins. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's get ourselves some fins. And the next thing we're going to create after that is this, a sea glide. Now, a sea glide is something very important to the mechanics of this game. If you don't know what a sea glide is, you may know it by a different name, a frogman unit. A frogman unit in real life is a kind of, once we actually build it, you guys are gonna realize what it is. But essentially, a frogman unit is one of those things that people kind of have it's kind of used by underwater photographers in a sense that they need to be taking pictures and focusing their energy on that and not really focusing their energy on swimming. So yeah, that's what that's for. Why is this rock like glitched out? That makes me a little bit anxious about this. So as you can see, wait, do we make our fins? Yes, we did. Cool. So obviously with the tanks, we're gonna be allowed to stay underwater for. Oh, badness! Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is very not good.
50%.
Very bad. Where's our? Where? Is it still chasing us? Okay, good. It's not chasing us. These crocodile things are annoying, man. I'm not gonna lie. Nighttime approaches. Nighttime is really terrifying in this game, to be honest with you, because obviously the ocean becomes dark. Can't really see as well. What do we need for our sea glide? We need 1 metal and a silicone. Can we make another silicone? No, we can't. Nighttime is pretty terrifying in this game. I'm glad that it passes very quickly. Obviously, the thing that I picked up this game mainly for, ooh, I'm gonna pick that up right now, is the scenery. Like, the beautiful aspect of this game is just amazing. It's such a beautiful game. It really is. It really is just a gorgeous looking game. That's the main reason why I picked it up too, is this, we need emery, that's what we need. There we go. What we're gonna need emery for is something I'm gonna explain in a couple seconds here. We're gonna need a knife pretty soon. But again, like, this game is in its early development stages, which means that obviously not everything that you want to be in here is in here. Knife, that's so good. I need a knife. I need a knife big time. And I need a knife for certain reasons, certain important reasons. I could go ahead and make a sea glider right now if I wanted to, but I feel like a knife is marginally more important. Well, that's debatable. We don't have sand right now, so I don't suppose we can make that right away. But as I was saying when I was standing on top of here, one of the big reasons why I bought this game, that is terrifying. That is real terrifying. One of the main reasons why I bought this game is just the beautiful scenery and the great art style that this game has. I do not remember the name of the studio, and I apologize for that. But the scenery in this game and the art style, the art direction they took it in is just beautiful. I know they work in the actual ocean to get a lot of the feelings of this game on point. I'm actually going to make this now, because why not? I might as well. I should cook this peeper too. That'd be good. I don't remember where to get, while we wait up here, I'm going to quickly Google where to get something that we need later on. As I was saying, like, I was trying to record this game earlier, like yesterday, and I failed hard because Fraps just screwed me over with some color stuff. So it's kind of annoying that I did that. But when I was playing in that previous recording, I actually died from dehydration, which was really bad and not fun at all, and pretty terrifying because we pretty much dehydrated in the ocean, which kind of doesn't make sense at all, but we did it anyway. Where can I get? Where can I get freaking membrane? Looking. Kill a bladderfish. Okay, we need a bladderfish. That's what we need. Bladderfish. That's what we're going to be needing to get very soon here. First things first, though, we need some salt. We're going to dive down into the ocean, get some salt pretty soon here. One thing that we failed to make in our previous recording that you guys are probably, actually, for sure, never going to see, we never got a flashlight done, and that's something that I really want, because that's pretty useful. Flare is good, too, but not as effective. We need a flashlight. There it is. Glass. What do we need for glass? I can make that now. Yay. So it's cool that right away in your first dive, pretty much, you can pretty much make a lot of things that you're going to need later on down the line. So that's something that's pretty cool. And it's not even night anymore. Thanks, game. Thanks. I need metal, and I need sand, and salt. Yeah, I know. Calorie intake recommended. Hopefully the game volume of this video isn't too overwhelming. I'm almost certain that it won't be. I'm using XSplit for this recording, which is weird for me. I've never had to use XSplit before. Let's go ahead and cook you. And then tab out. Let's eat it. And we should be good. Let's go ahead. We really want to get this sea glide done relatively quickly here. We need metal, battery, and silicone. I believe we can possibly make silicone now. Yes, we can. It's good to know. Silicone, battery. What do we need for a battery? I know we need zinc. Okay then, I thought we need something else. Zinc. What does zinc look like again? It's like the gray looking thing. But yeah, if you just take a real good look at this game and you just experience what it is, it's a really cool just experience. Oh, please let me pick it up. Thank you. Even though we don't really need that, among all things. It's nice to have now rather than later. Zinc is good. That's what we needed. What is that? Hoopfish. That's not what we need. We need metal again. Pick up you for now. Okay, we didn't really need that sand, but that's alright. A little bit more salt.
Oxygen.
Yes, we know. 50% oxygen, that's fine. But there's a lot of stuff to do. Like, obviously, what I'm looking at right now isn't the whole game. This is just part of the game. Oh, let's get out of here. We need to not be in that general direction. Let's get ourselves our knife, because I think this is the thing we need to kill for the membrane, if I'm not mistaken. Nope.
Oxygen. 25%.
I really want to kill that. Oh, let's go up top. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do in this game. You can go to insane depths in this game, which is something that's really cool. I'm gonna steal some of this metal now that I have a knife. Oh, there's two though. Darn it. Nope. All the nopes. Nope. Oh, there's two. There's two. That was obviously probably not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life. Never attack a shark in broad daylight, guys. Or, like, when you're swimming. Never attack a shark ever, to be honest with you. Probably not the greatest idea in the world. Never attack an alien shark, either. That's probably not a good idea, either. I'd like to find some loose metal, not being... Oh, let's get out of here. Those things right there, that like little opening and closing thing right there, those guys are pretty dangerous to us. What those do is those things actually deploy like this little blow pufferfish thing that explodes when it comes near to us. So that's never fun. Not a cool thing to happen to you when you're trying to survive. If I can pick up some metal, that'd be nice. Oh, inventory full. What? There's so much metal there though. I really want that metal. Really cool if I could get that metal. We need to eat pretty soon here. We need to... Let's make the battery. I know I'm not gonna have inventory space for it, but it is... Oh, apparently we did have inventory space for it. Go ahead, eat. Let's cook all the things so we can kind of loosen up our inventory here a little bit. Cook all this. Apparently we only had 2 salt. That's fine. Eat. Not what I wanted to do, but alright then. I always get confused with when I need to click here. Battery. We need to store some stuff too. I could make some carbon. It's probably going to be a good idea for us. Loosen up our inventory space a little bit here. But the mechanics of this game. The mechanics of this game are somewhat self-explanatory. You're kind of experiencing it as much as I am because I've only played a solid probably 2 hours of it. If you want to see a more detailed look at the mechanics of the game, I definitely recommend heading over to Subnautica Gaming's channel. He has like a 5-part series up right now. Really cool series. It pretty much his series is pretty much what inspired me to pick up the game and start recording it myself. So definitely, if you have time, head over to his channel. What do I need for this? This is what I've been wanting to make for a while now, and I haven't been able to. Let's go ahead and get that. All we need is 1 metal, and you guys will be able to see. Oh, can we make it there? We might have to stealth kill this dude. Or he's gonna chase us. That's a thing too. Dude, come on. You're gonna give me a hard time with this? Really? Just pick you up. Fast. Whoop. I'm out. I am out. Yo. See you later, alligator. Might be a crocodile. I don't know. That's probably a shark. I don't think that's the shark of this world. There's a different sea monster that is the shark of this world, I believe. Why did I pop up in that side? That's weird. Sea glide, yes, our frogman unit. Now, what this is pretty much is gonna allow us to swim much faster, and partner with the fact that we have 2 tanks as well as a fin. We are gonna be in a relatively good position here to start exploring the ocean a little bit more. The next thing, however, as we head back up to our little escape pod here, the next thing that I want to start making is a little thing called a constructor. This can take a little bit longer of a time to make, but a constructor is going to allow us to build something really interesting, something incredibly interesting actually. It's going to allow us to build these submarines. They're pretty much going to allow us to dive way deeper into this world, this oceanic world that we find ourselves in. Let's kill you. Oh, inventory full? Really? Is this what we're doing right now? No, you don't want to mess with me, dude. I will stab the balls out of you. No joke. Let's go store some stuff as we try to find our escape pod here. Like what I'm saying, the sense of direction that we have in this game is very much impaired. What is that? Is that what we need? Gary fish. Nope. Nope, another Gary fish. I would love to find myself some thing that we need to find water. A membrane, a fish that has the membrane with him. That's not what I need. Is that what I need? I might as well pick you up. Let's go. Upwards. It's really good that the beacon, we have pretty much a beacon on our escape pod that makes the game a lot easier. Why are there so many of you guys here? Usually I don't see you guys till like I'm pretty deep into the ocean. It is important to note, I probably should have said this earlier, that this is a procedurally generated game. I don't have salt to cook you. That's pretty useless to me at this point. Sand. Quartz I don't need right now, right? Yeah, I don't need quartz. Purple mushrooms I don't need right now. Copper, useful later, but not what I need right now. Carbon, also not needed right now. Purple mushroom. Emery I don't think I need right now. Flint I don't think I need right now. Flint I don't think I need right now. This takes so much, like our stuff here, our main stuff here is what is taking up the majority of our inventory space, so that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is.